It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
No, we changed it. Right shot. Go. Right away.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Going deep right away. Brought in inside the 20. There he is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, we got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now to the running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 39. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. It's willing to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
You are X. You are X. You. Report. Set off.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. Touchdown, Miami. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running this one left. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
1st down, ball at the 36. Back to the well again. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. 60
From the 38. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, shot. Cut 19. Left wing 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Like 18. 79 Bronco. Track 60.
Throwing from the gun here. Throw caught by his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Shot. 180. What a shot. 180. What a shot. 13, 13. Shut up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Looking for a target. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
13, 13. Hot, man. No, we changed it. Shut up.
From the gun, Jackson. It is caught left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey. Right shot.
Lamar now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
We changed it. 180. Yo. We changed it. Shut up.
Lamar throwing again. He puts some power on a deep one. He's got it inside the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 20-zip lead. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 21-zip already.
Right through the upright.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
Handoff now out of the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this is the first time he's been called on today. His kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
180. Go. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. You only see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. That one's complete right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. 180. Nice hit. Hey, hey.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Middle, middle. Hey, hey, report. Report.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Hold on.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Report, report. Go ahead. Hey, middle. Ready, shot. Go. You at X.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. 3rd down coming up.
You. Report. 13. You at X.
Now it's Jackson. Caught near the pylon. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Carol Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how good a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the rack, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Jackson, quick pass line. And in for the Miami touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagle.
Back now, pressure on its way. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down. They'll run it from the gun. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 10 now. Connects with the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Second and 13. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man, right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Brown's kick is up and good. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First down, here's Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He'll throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Shot.
Back to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Hand off now from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here we go. 2nd and 9. Hits his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
19 line.
throw here on first down. That one's complete over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Short pass caught by his tight end. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down from the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set. First and 10.
180. Yo. You.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now on second and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Mustang 19. Trap 60. Ready?
They're throwing it. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
60 by 6.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills make it an 18-point game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
180. You change it. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. 180. One shot. Hey, Ozzy. Shut up. One shot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Middle. Shut up.
From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. Here he goes again. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Track at 60.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Check go.
To throw it on 1st down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Dolphins have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Catch made over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
You. Go ahead.
Lamar now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it. Going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They send a man in motion. 1st down throw for Jackson. He's going deep this time. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They'll run here on first down. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Hey, middle. Ready, shot.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins tack on 7 more to their lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing now from the gun. All the left side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills' ball as we start the 4th, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready? Roll!
Here's the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Working quickly here. Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go. Ready, shot! You are X. You. Sit up!
From the gun, Jackson. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Alpha, sit up! 180! Ready, shot! Hey!
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it, adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
180! Ready, shot! Ready, shot!
They'll try and punch it in. Takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins throw 6 more on the blowout. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue adding on to that lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Throwing from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. And they pick him off again. And the Dolphins take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was a practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He sends this one to the end zone. He's got it. Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.